I built a structure for these niggas, they taking me lightly. Mama told me some would like me and some would dislike me. Motherfuckers want me dead, but the money revive me. What? BOSSZONKE? Can't do Sneaker Coast without BOSSZONKE. R.I.P. Riky, we multiply. We couldn't do this. There was no culture. Your rappers want swag. Your rappers weren't living it. They didn't look like it. From the Rick Owens Fogachini to the Yeezy 500 Utility Black on the Masfunama Coins video to the Ongaznishi Jonathan Deep boat shoe, skincare with Vaseline, SIM cards with MTN, banking with African Bank. Any association with Riky Rick is a gold mine. Just the name Riky Rick just sounds expensive, it's luxurious. This is what you talk about when you talk about taste, you know? At the helm of cool, Riky showed us how to market and make the cool. He marketed it with the palladium joints. I didn't even know what palladiums were until that. All the way to making his own stuff with Puma on the BOSSZONKE merch. Did you see it? Did you see the Puma suede? The University of Cotton Fest or they rejected your application? Because it's hard to get in. I'm still trying to get in. Yo, hit me up if you can get me in. I'm just trying to be on. I'm just trying to be on. You can't talk about swag. You can't talk about taste. You can't talk about curatorship. You can't talk about youth. You can't talk about the future without talking about Riky. From the barbershop cut, bro. From the Jordan era. You remember the Slicker on Live when the homie had the whole joint. The whole garage was filled with Jordans, Nikes, all these sneakers. You were just, at that stage, if you had them, you ain't had them like that. That was some MTV Cribs energy. You were like, damn, this nigga really got them. He's living it. You gotta get it in the culture. It's not about the hype, it's about the story, the heritage, like what the shoe is, what the shoe could be, what it means, what it's done, the doors it can open. It's about the story. And the sooner you get the story, the more you understand that this is an art piece, this is a collectible. So as far as it goes, my Jordan, dog, we finished with that. They don't even make them with the same fabrics anymore. It's hard not to stunt when all my kicks are from Virgil, when all my cloth is from Laduma. Do you understand the symbolism? Do you understand the messaging? Do you understand the stature of this man? And that's just off the swag. It's not even off the talent of why you gotta stay shining. It's not about Sikukotini where you saw a couple of homies with fake. He was like, yo, laba fake. He saw a nigga with the fake Balenciaga sock joint and was like, you know what? Let's go to Dib Street. Let me copy some Vans. So you in the culture for real. So you're in the culture for real, so you understand it for real. So you're not looking at it as a spectator. It was about the youth, it was about everyone. Homie filled up the block with RCC. Let's play outside, bro. Like literally the whole block in Brom. This one was for personal use because everyone is special, dog. It was personal to you as someone who was in the line. Even if you never copped it, you understood it. You know? The story is bigger than us. He always made you aware that, yo, it's about the next generation. He was an anchor, and we're seeing a lot of homies eating right now. We're seeing a lot of homies who understand the shit right now. You can't understand Sneaker Coast if you don't understand the Riky motive, if you don't understand the thinking, if you don't understand what he meant to the culture. We can't. We can't do a whole season of Sneaker Coast without shouting out Riky. We can't. Wish we could have had him, but we can't, bro. We can't. We're not gonna touch on it. Let's talk about the cotton heritage, bro. From Cotton Club Records when they shut it down with Let's Play Outside, the whole of Brom, that block sold out. Everyone in line trying to get a piece of that merch for personal use, because it's always been about you. It's always been about the youth to Riky. You get what I'm saying? And then we graduated the concept when he put it as the Cotton Fest, University of Cotton Fest, to be specific to the homies. When he did it, and did it with Puma, the scale was crazy. Yeah. It's not Puma. It's Puma. I get y'all corrected me about it's not Nike. It's Nike. So when you're connecting the dots and you're looking at what they're about to do at this year's Cotton Fest when they do the setup with Puma, let me know in the comments how you felt about it. Are we talking about Puma's impact on the culture? No, I know what you niggas do to Puma. I know what you do to Puma. You get seated Puma. The same way you get seated Reebok. You get seated. You rock it for the picture. But when that new Jordan drops, the first foot cam shit, you're gonna shoot the new Jordan, you're gonna shoot the new Yeezy. That's what you niggas do. You're not appreciating Puma's impact on the culture. Talk about Puma's touch on Puma Select Sessions, where you're getting homies who are performing for free. They're putting on upcoming acts. You can go there for free. All you have to do is RSVP. They're giving back to the culture. We're always talking culture this, culture that, culture this, culture that. When are you talking about brands that are actually putting capital into people, hiring people, capturing the knowledge, capturing the times? What about the stuff that Puma's doing with Fry Pan? We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about the mayor. You're gonna give your respect right now. You're gonna give your respect for the mayor right now. You're gonna shout out Puma right now. Puma has become more than just about sneakers, bro. From the heritage pack that they do have and the iconic pieces that they will make, let alone the RSX, that's the people's favorite, or the Rihanna Creeper that changed what a sneaker game was. I mean, there's no nigga who didn't want the Creeper. It was a woman's shoe made for women in women's sizes, but every nigga was like, yo, I needs me a pair. You see what Puma's doing. You see what they did for us in Brown with Dazzlers. It's the most affordable restaurant you can go to. The design, the interior is insane. You walk through the store, you can experience the catalog. If you don't believe in Puma, man, I don't think you're into sneakers like that. I think you need to study a bit. I think you need to go back to school. You might need to go to the University of Cotton Fairs, but will you make enrollment? Riky, we multiplied. Riky, we multiplied. Shout out Puma. Appreciate the work you're doing in the culture, the hours, the influence, the money, the opportunities you're giving to us. Shout out. Like, can't measure the stuff. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave your comments. R.I.P. Riky. Leave that in the comments. For every nigga who's trying to get it, whichever way you're trying to get it, leave a we multiplied in the comments. Sneaker Coast. Thank you, Lord.